And here we go. Jones is in the air. I think Jones is going to go. And now we've got Brad. Group B has taken off first with one Group A. Here comes another Group A-er. Another Group A. And another Group A. All right, everyone is in the air. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 airplanes in Group A. This is going to get interesting, folks. They're now on turn 4 coming into turn 1. Ledowski is up. Brad is already down. Brad has already, no, Brad's back in the air. All right. All right, Ledowski is in the point. Ledowski has found point. All right, here we go, folks. They're starting to get synced up a little bit here. Group B is taking point. Group B is tempting the others. They're bringing by slow flights, giving Group A a little. And here comes a little Group B action with Brad. Brad's up on top. Ledowski in the middle, and oh, we just lost gear on Jones. Jones has lost a wheel. It was a 3D printed wheel, new technology, but it's just not going to work here at Sunset Beach. I guess he knows the answer to that question. He cannot, folks, I'm just telling you right now, he cannot land that airplane and take off again. He has to keep it in the air. That is a problem from Jones. What do you think, Jimmy? Well, I tell you what, buddy, I think that's okay. We're going to be out there. Yeah, I think you're right, man. So let's Jones is coming around. Jones is he's got a sink on the airplane that took out his gear. That's Brad. Jones wants a little bit of revenge. Velociraptor's taking the outside. Brad's decided to get up in the mix with Doug. Velociraptor. Uh-oh, Ledowski's setting up on the Velociraptor's done to slow down. He's doing the inside. And here comes Hall. Hall is going after Velociraptor, and so is Ledowski. This ought to get interesting, folks. If you pay attention real close, you'll see Velociraptor has got some moves in his bag. One is just the stall turn. It is unbelievable. All right, Brad and Hall and Ledowski. Brad, Hall, Ledowski. Ledowski's taking the top outside. Brad's coming down the center. Ledowski goes on top. Ledowski takes the inside, pulls to the outside, can't pull it off. Pulls back to the inside, has a Brad, but doesn't get him. Velociraptor takes the inside. Hall takes a cross bin. Jones with the one 3D printed wheel is on the outside. It's getting interesting, folks. They're starting to get synced, and Hall almost gets Velociraptor. Pulls it out at the last second. Jones still wants his tire back. Wants his $2. He 3D printed that. It took 12 hours to 3D print that. And oh, there goes. Velociraptor gets taken out by the Brad. You can see the disappointment in his crew. There's the pit boss. The pit boss is walking out now. And there goes the Velocipilot. Velocipilot is Tom Elder. Well, let's see if he calls it a day. I don't know. Sometimes he calls it a day, sometimes he's back in the mix. Ledowski tries to take out the pit boss there. And we'll see. Okay, let's get back to the action. So Jones, Hall, and Ledowski with a wild card on the Brad. Brad's in the center, Brad takes point. Here comes Hall and Ledowski on Brad. They're trying to get set up here. So is Jones. Wild card's coming through on the outside. All right, we still have. What do we have there? We've got Ledowski doing the fake land. Ledowski just did the fake land. He's doing the fake land again, and he's back in the air. Ledowski. Oh, Ledowski! Come on. Lewandowski is absolutely not in his game right now. He is totally playing with the ground, playing with the crowd. It is unbelievable. Hall goes down. Jonesy's on top of Hall. He's keeping him on the ground, but Hall pulls it back up. Ledowski's on the ground. Jones with one wheel is on the ground. Crazy stuff, folks. Brad's not even in the picture anymore. He's pulled out. What we have is Hall, Ledowski, and Jones. Hall, Ledowski, Jones. They've got that turn in. They got it all synced up. Trying to get a little pop on the wing there to push them on the outside. Let's go to our commentator, Jimmy. Yeah, I think that's all right, Jimmy. I think we're going to be fine. Okay, thanks, Jimmy. And then we got, oh my goodness, what on earth? We've got a four-peat. And there it is, tighten it up. Tighten it up has been called out by Ladowski. Ladowski has asked the field to tighten it up. He is not happy with this outside flying stuff. He wants something a little closer and a little tighter. He's decided to take point to show the way. He's like this, guys. Right down the flight line, nice and low. Let's keep it in here now. Let's keep it nice and low and tighten it up. It's too far apart. Doesn't look like there's any takers for Ladowski. Ladowski's keeping it tight. Oh, there we go. Brad and Ladowski take it on the chin. And then Hall gives a little wing wave. Hall comes back for the kill. Hall comes by. Hall sees an opportunity. He sees an opportunity to knock Ladowski's tail down. If I know Matt Hall, that's exactly what he's going to do. Ladowski's in trouble. Hall's going to come in and give him a little tap. Exactly, folks. Exactly what I thought Hall was going to do. Hall is one of the best pilots on the planet if you think flying like shit is a great thing. All right, folks, here we go. Hall and Jones. This is a classic. This is 25 years worth of competition here. 25 years. Hall does the fake land. Jones doesn't buy it because he's got the 3D printed wheel that's missing. But he wants to keep it nice and low. He gives it a little gas. He comes up on Hall. Flew him to the outside. Velociraptor's back in the game, folks. Velociraptor's back in the game. Looks like Brad is looking for parts. Brad's looking for parts. He's down there looking. He's still trying to figure it out. All right, here we go, folks. It's going to start getting interesting here. Everybody knows they're down to about 2,000 megahertz. No, whatever you call them. Oh, there you go. Velociraptor takes a pop. Velociraptor takes a pop from Jones. Velociraptor comes back with a smackdown. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The word I was looking for. Oh, Jones comes back. Jones is out. No, Jones has recovered. Now let me tell you how he does that, folks. What he does is he pulls the power off. Never mind. Oh, Ladowski tried to pull off the maneuver where you hold out on the ground and then look at Hall. Give him another little love tap. Another little love tap so Ladowski can get back in the air. I'm telling you what, folks, that is a class act. That is a class act. Don't want him to walk. Let me give you a little tap and we'll put you back in the air. Fan-freaking-tastic, my friends. That is something to see. Oh, look at that. And he just comes by and just gives Mark Jones just a little kiss on the tail. That is something else to see. All right, so what we have here is Velociraptor trying to take point, but he pulls out. Jones and Hall. Jones takes the outside. Velociraptor pulls back on in on Jones. Oh, makes Jones turn. Looks like Hall's going to give the fake land. Fake land for Hall. Fake land for Hall. Fake land. And then boom, look at that, folks. Right back in the game on the fake land. Watch out. Vehicle on the road there. Okay, and so here we go. Velociraptor, Jones, and Hall. I hear a Ladowski somewhere. Ladowski, look at Ladowski. Look at, oh, they're fighting on the ground, folks. We got a fight on the ground. It's on the ground. They are fighting like there's nobody's business. They are totally fighting. Oh, that is brutal. I don't know who started that fight, but that was Hall and Elder totally fighting on the ground, totally getting a smackdown. They pull the airplanes apart. Oh, seriously? I mean, that's uncalled for, folks. That is totally uncalled for. If you're going to do it, you do it in the air. That's what I say. You do it like the Jones does. The Jones stays in the air with his 3D printed wheel and doesn't play that game on the ground. Does not play that game on the ground. Velociraptor's back in the air. He's got a chunk out of the wing. No. That's not going to work for Velociraptor. That's just not going to work. Let's see if Velociraptor, yep, that's what I thought. There he is, folks. He's putting in his card. He's putting in his card. Can't handle it. He's out. All right, Doug's finally come back. Doug is back. He's back in, and he found the airplane. So that's good news, folks. That is good news that Doug found the airplane. He found the airplane. Elder takes a peek, gives left, right, up, down. Let's see what he determines. Does he determine that it's flyable? No, he pulls it, folks. He pulls it and takes it back to the pits. Pulls it back to the pits. So now we're sitting here with Hall, Ladowski. Ooh, did y'all see that? Oh my gosh, he even lost the camera. His wing is crooked and he's back in the air. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's crooked wing. He doesn't care. His left aileron is not even functioning, folks. It's back on the rubber bands. The left aileron is shot. This is a chopped up rudder with one aileron flight we've got with Hall. Ladowski knows it. Ladowski can see it. He can smell the blood. He's slowing down as we speak. Ladowski, and there goes Ladowski. Ladowski is getting lined up on the crooked wing. And Brad, Ladowski takes a shot. Doesn't get it though. Ladowski sees blood. Ladowski sees blood. Brad sees blood. Jones sees blood. The blood right now, folks, is Matt Hall. Matt Hall is totally limping this thing around, trying to keep it in the air. I don't know if he's going to be able to. This is something I have never seen before. Never seen before, but we're going to keep it on Hall. We're going to keep, nope, looks like Hall is, nope, Hall, that was a fake land, folks. That is a classic Hall fake land. He didn't do it, and that really got Jones' attention and Ladowski's attention. They see blood in the air. They see it. There's another fake land by Hall. Oh, you can see what Hall's doing. Hall is trying to get a visual on his airplane. Ladowski's playing the slow play. Oh, they're all going after Hall. Hall is the man of the hour. Look at Hall trying to straighten the wing out. Hall is trying to straighten the wing out by giving it a tap on the ground. He just hasn't been able to do it yet. Jones smells blood. Ladowski smells blood. Brad smells blood. Everybody is smelling the blood of Hall right now. Hall's trying to get it. Nope, couldn't get it. He couldn't get it that time. We'll just keep this right here on Hall, folks, because Hall is in bad shape. And the other competitors, they smell it. They smell it. Smells like Teen Spirit. Here's Hall again. Hall, no, Hall gives out. Hall gives out. Hall's done. Ladies and gentlemen, I know it's painful to see, but Hall is out. Oh, sorry about that, folks. We also, Ladowski just took Brad down. Will Brad refire? Brad's trying it. Brad's out. Brad's in. Brad's back in. But let's take a peek, folks. This is what happens, right? This is bad stuff. This is bad stuff. It's enough for all the competitors to land. They're mourning the loss of the Hall. You got to give it to him, though, folks. He gave it his best. He did everything that he could. But there it is. There's the carnage. There's the waste. There's the Sunset Beach. Here comes Hall now to inspect it. Now watch him, folks. First thing he does is he unplugs the battery. You see that? Oh, look at that. Pit boss comes in. Pit boss comes in to take a peek, see if it can be repaired. They have a little conversation. Hall shakes his head. Hall does not know what to do. He walks around like, you've got to be kidding me. I don't think this is a happy camper, folks. He's just going to take a walk down the beach now. Look at him just walk down the beach. That is the walk of shame. That's what that is, folks. He gave it his best. I mean, it was a valiant effort. It was something to be beholding, and you know, when you got to go that far to get parts and walk that far with the shame, you know, and blow off cameras and stuff, you know you've arrived at Sunset Beach. That is so sad. I think he'll be okay though. What do you think, Jimmy? I think he'll be all right. I think he'll be okay. Yeah, I do too, Jimmy. Thank you. And there's Hall. There's the carnage. There's Brad. Look at that, Robbie. Robbie is beside himself. He's packing his chair up and going home. He's like, I'm not doing this anymore. Ladowski's talking about the hit with a bystander. Yeah, there's Ladowski. Tom's pointing at the disaster that was to Doug. He's like, it came in, started in on his 9.
It came in on his 9.
And then, look, there's the pit boss right there. The pit boss. Pit boss. Oh, here's Brad, folks. Hey, Brad, that was good flying, Brad. If you don't mind if I catch an interview with you, sir?
Yes, sir.
So what did you think about that hit on Matt Hall where it made his wing crooked? I saw the hit.
It probably made him fly a little better.
It did look like it was something else. What did you think about him knocking Simon's tail down to get him back in the race when you were perfectly okay with getting back in the air and leaving Simon where he was?
That was pretty good.
Yeah. So, well, thank you, sir. That Ladowski is he's still trying to get something back in the air, but I think this thing's over. I really do. I think this thing's over, and it's time to go drink some Duggaritas. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That was the last all fly for Friday the 2017 Sunset Beach trip. Ladowski's explaining to the spectators how he did it, and we're just going to leave it at that. So take care, enjoy yourself, have a safe trip home.